Hey guys, time for another episode of Market Monday where I go through the auction house on PS5 because that is the most played console, and I look over the best deals and things that you want to look for in the market. Now, with the new Under 22 event, that caused a big shift in the market because it released basically 22 new Master Set players that you could upgrade at your own pace. It was one of the best, if not the best, event ever released by EA, and it had some major market implications. So in this video, I'm going to break down the buys that I think that you guys should look out for, whether you're free to play, whether you're hut rich, and how you should prepare for the next event. Guys, if you've been enjoying the content, make sure that you bang that subscribe button and to give the video a like, as it really does help me with the YouTube algorithm and all that. All right, let's get into today's content. All right, let's start first with just like the currency essentially going on right now in NHL, and it is the 83 overall players, and that's because they are the main source to acquire the new Master Set players. So if we go and take a look at right now of what the going rate is for 83 overall players, it's about 6,000. It's hovered around 6,000 coins for these 83 overall players. Now, guys, you need to understand the only reason why these cards are going for 6,000 coins is because of the current event. The second that there is a set that doesn't require 83 overall players, these are going to tank in price because there's no reason to have them. They're not very good cards. They're not extremely sought after by free-to-play players or even players just starting out. There's no reason to spend, 6,000 coins on this Victor Soderstrom or Mackenzie Blackwood. The only reason is because of that set. I can prove it to you. If you go up by 1 overall, it's essentially saying almost the exact same. I mean, if we've set it to 7,000, you're seeing 52 cards for under 7,000 coins. So that means that 84s are going for almost the exact same as 83s. And common sense would dictate that if the Master Set overalls go up, then the cards required to make them will go up. So 7,000 coins right now for 84s, that's not a bad buy at all, in my opinion. I think that if you have a ton of coins, go ahead, stock up on 84s, but I think there are better cards that you could spend your coins on if you have a ton of coins to invest. As we go up here, even 85 overalls guys are going for about 8,000 coins. Like, that's wild to me that you can get basically the same price as 83s. You can get 85 overall cards because, again, you can bet that EA will just increase the overall rate to make these cards, these new Master Set items when new events come out. And where you see the big jump is the 86 overalls because there is a set in the new event that requires 86 overalls and you get 3 collectibles. So right now they're going for, you can get some for under 25, right around 25,000 coins. That's where you see the giant jump. Now, 25,000 coins, that gets you 3 collectibles. If you are trying to make some of these cards, that's a very good price because if you're going at the current rate of 6,000 per per 83 overall to make these, that only gets you 2 collectibles in terms of the new event. That's going for about 9,000 coins. If you do it for under 25,000 for an 86 overall card, it's only costing you 8,300 coins, so you can save a little bit there if you're trying to make them. Now, where you see a huge jump, and I think the guys that have a big, a hut coin base, you say you have 200,000 coins, you have no idea what to buy. Here's where you see a pretty drastic jump. So at 35,000 coins for 87, that's basically the going rate. You can see some are going for 30. This is where I think that you should put your money. If you are investing right now, there will be sets in the new events that require 87s, okay? 35,000 coins will get you an 87 overall player. Well, watch this, guys. 88 will also get you for 35,000 coins. So you can buy these cards for the exact same as 87s. These are future plays, guys, because once a new event comes out that requires an 88 to get a bunch of collectibles to make an event card or whatever, these are going to shoot up in price, or even if you don't want to sell them, you will have them at a very cheap price that you can then make the new event cards. You're just getting ahead of the gang here. So 35,000 coins will get you an 88 or 87s. Obviously, just buy the 88s. You're going to have to wait and hold because there's no guarantee that the next event is going to require 88s, but at some point, they're going to. And at that point, you are going to see a drastic jump in these prices. All right, now let's talk about the under 22 Master Set players. So I get a lot of questions about how many should I make, which one should I choose. Honestly, I think that you shouldn't make that many because it still costs about 350,000 coins in value to get them up to 92. So if you have 4 on your team, it's very cheap to get an 86 overall on your team, but it's going to cost you $1 million to get 3 of them up to 92. So you have to keep that in mind. However, you can do it at your own pace, and untradables will obviously drastically reduce that price. So this set right here, the one where you trade in 7 collectibles where you can choose what card you want. That is what you should be doing in week 2, because in my opinion, I think that there's some weaker cards that if you ended up with them all, you'd be kind of wasting your untradables to make this. All right, so you need 7, which essentially ends up about 50,000 coins in value, about 63 actually. So 63,000 coins to make one of those using untradable cards. I'm talking about in value. So you add up the 83s or an 86, you're looking at about that price, about 63,000 coins. What you guys should be doing, because this event is starting to lose its hype, I guess you would say, as the event goes on, any event would, they know there's a new one coming. If you go and look at the under 22s, guys, if you are looking to buy one of these, do it for under 50,000 coins, because again, you're saving 13,000 coins and you can sell it in the future. So it's not like you're losing all of it for nothing. You'll have an untradeable that at least you'll get something back, okay? Like for 50,000 coins, you can get Cousins or Wallstrom, 2 of the better cards in each of the weeks, and you don't have to spend any untradables. 50,000 coins will get you untradeable, and you can sell them back in probably a month and make 25,000 coins back. I just wouldn't spend your untradables that are worth 63,000 coins when you could just spend 50 and get the card that you want. Now, obviously, some are going to go for more, but they're really not that much. They're all about they're hovering around that 50,000 coin mark. And honestly, anything under 63,000 coins currently is a nice buy. So just be on the lookout for that. If you want to make one, if there's one you really, really want, make sure that you go and buy the tradable version if it's under 63,000. I have a feeling Jack Hughes, for example, who's a really popular one, is not going to be like that. In that case, you have to make him. But nonetheless, this is a much better way to go about it. All right, guys, now let's talk about some of the big value cards that I see. And I think a lot of the value comes from the fact that these sets for the master items are driving down. People are just staring at the overalls because they're using them for sets, okay? And what I want you guys to focus on is the 88s that are just released from that Black Friday event, because I think there are a couple that are extremely good. We'll start first with this 88 Jonathan Drouin. He's going for 45,000 coins. This is a great card, guys. Like for 45,000 coins, you can get 92 speed, 93 acceleration, and 96 agility. That's 2 speed less than that Cole Caulfield master set item at 92. He obviously has a much better shot, but just the math on that is wild to me. So, and he's 6 foot. So just keep that in mind, guys. These cards are being completely ignored because they're only being used for the master set. These are the ones that you want to watch out for if you're free to play, because these are completely usable. They're very, very good, and they're extremely cheap, all because of the new event. So this one for sure at 45,000 coins is a wild buy, and I think that once the Black Friday packs and they're no longer actually in packs, it's gonna, I don't know if they would shoot up in price, but they're not gonna stay at 40,000 coins, I don't think. The other one is this Superstar Origin Mathew Barzal. I joked on the podcast with Kesso that this is, Barzal's charity card because his X Factor had not been increased at all since the start of the game. He's having a very bad year, so they gave him a card so that, he gets his X Factor up. That's what it looks like to me. But this card specifically, 35,000 coins with Thief. You can use him at center. He's got 93 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 shooting, hand stats all above 90 as well. Very, very good card. And like I said, you can use him at center if you want when you have Thief activated. For 35,000 coins, this is a perfect winger card for you. If you're free to play, if you're looking for a new buy and you can't afford the new master sets, like this is a phenomenal card right out of the rip, and I think that you guys should focus on him if you are looking for a right-handed winger. Another very good buy from my Ice Dogs, one of my favorite players that I've gotten to watch in real life, was the 88 Akil Thomas with Thief, an extremely good centerman with 40,000 coins. That's what he's going for. 90 speed, 90 acceleration, 95 agility, and he's got 95 on the shot power. His hand stats aren't all that great. His defensive stats are pretty good as well, though. But for 40,000 coins, you can get a very good centerman, and again, just going completely ignored because of these sets. These are the ones I really, really like right now currently. Now, moving on a little bit higher, for 50,000 coins right now, you can get this 89 Steven Stamkos. Now, I wouldn't really recommend go out and get Team of the Week or Primetime cards for cards that have base cards that are very, very good. So his base card is fine. Like, you could use that. But again, in the future, as we go up in events, 89s will be required in a set. 50,000 coins gets you a fantastic right-handed winger right now, and you can trade him in the future for whatever new event or new hotness comes out. So 50,000 coins will get you this Steven Stamkos. We also need to talk about it because it finally happened. 89 Connor McDavid, the base one going for about 60,000 coins. He is free falling in price. He is still one of the best left-handed wingers in the game. And if you don't have him, now is the time to grab him. Now, like I said, you know, sets are going to tank some of these higher overalls because the interest just isn't there. But with Connor McDavid, the thing that you have to remember is that he is always going to fall in price because he is the most pulled. Okay, so as more and more people get his X Factor card, less people are going to require his base. Now, if you have his X Factor card, you want to grab this card no matter what. Even if you don't, everyone should be buying this card. And the reason is, when you get up to his 90 overall card, the one where he turns into a Master Set X Factor card, it's either 125,000 coins or the base Connor McDavid. That's half the price. So at some point, you will need this card as you chase for that X Factor Connor McDavid. You need to buy it. The reason why it's going down in price is because these are in packs all year long. Base cards are always in packs. So as more and more ultimate packs are pulled, you know, you will see these McDavids more and more hit the market because A, they already have one, or B, they already have the X Factor, right? And then the price will just start falling because they're always available. It's not like prior Master Set items because you can't get them anymore, or you have to make them at a much higher price. These are always in packs all year long. So they will continue to go down. But 60,000 coins is a great price right now, in my opinion, because, again, you're going to get one of the best left-handed wingers in the game, and just a very, very good buy, because no matter what, you can turn him into the X-Factor portion of him, and that's going to save you about 60,000 coins right off the rip. So, guys, that is going to do it for today's Market Monday. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for the most up-to-date NHL 22 content. I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.